talking crap.
Yeah, we good.
That's too dirty for you? That's too dirty
Well,
for you?
it's y'all show. You tell me.
It's your show.
No, sir.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah.
This your show, bro.
Yeah, man, it's all you. Once the cameras get rolling, it's on you, man.
We really just finna play off you.
All right. Well, I got energy.
All right.
Let's start this one.
Hold on, I ain't even got my audio on. I just realized.
He said he's ready.
What is it called?
It's a Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. My man hit me with the SpongeBob early.
Oh, God. It's the best time to wear a striped sweater.
Told me up. That's probably what got me boarded up being calling me old.
Oh, man.
The best time to wear a striped sweater. Hold on, let me turn this.
I've got ugly everywhere.
We do tend to dress different when we get older, though, for sure.
That's for sure.
Dang, my man called me old again. All right.
No,
That was your homie, and that's your homie, too.
All right.
That's your homie. He taught you.
I'm starting to look at them linen suits. And
I started wearing them Shaq Fools.
Right, them Rajas.
Hey, when I go on vacation and it's hot, I want a linen suit. I ain't gonna.
Oh, that's tough.
You ain't gonna wear the linen
with
yet?
the shirt out, with the chest
No
out.
socks?
Bro.
You ain't got no socks on either?
And I don't have no hair on my legs. They just big and sexy out there.
I ain't ready for that yet, man. Not yet.
No, I got socks.
Oh, but
If they Egyptians.
no, you okay?
And
when
the
I wear
sandals?
socks? I think I'm to the
on
point where
vacation, I ain't wearing no socks in the sandals. But I ain't wearing them woven.
Yeah, you definitely on status now.
I ain't wearing them woven joints though.
You big
I'm to the point where I won't wear socks sometimes if I need to, you know.
Yeah, man.
Fit the vibe, let's go. It's hot out here.
Y'all wearing what they call
Not
it?
the barbecue sandals.
No, what them other sandals do? They be saying with the turbo. No, I'm never gonna ask you about this Crocs. Crocs. There we go.
No, I ain't got
there
that.
we
Yet.
go.
I ain't got that.
You Croc status yet? I'm cool on the Crocs. Nothing against them, but
No,
My
cool
nephew
on
and
that
the little niece's house.
yeah, bruh. Turn on your turbo mode over there.
I'm gonna turn this off again.
Crocs with the wool. Why?
We ain't doing it. I can just resume it at some point.
Oh no, you can resume it now. You got it.
bad.
Right.
No, you good, bro.
Nah.
You straight.
All of that. You just messed up my whole little intro.
That
That was all set up.
Oh damn!
You straight.
You got it recording too. We good.
It's good.
Yes,
First day
sir.
on the job. Ready?
You ready?
Man, let's start this motherfucker, man.
Man, let's get it.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to the All In Show.
Yeah.
I feel like I say it a lot.
Yeah.
It's your boy Hollywood Harwell.
Yeah.
You got energy today.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, Dusty, what's good?
Crossing up them kids, bro. Shout out to Alias.
You crossing over the kids, bro?
Yeah, we got some adults in
Until
there
you
too.
dunk on one, it don't count.
Man, that dunking shit over with.
Kids killing.
It's over.
It's over with.
Kids killing them. Don't let them lie.
Man,
to you.
look.
Kids can't
look,
be killing.
got me here sweating like a motherfucker, bro.
They got that nonstop energy.
They do. But speaking of, bro, we got a legend in the building, my boy.
Hey, he was going there like he had already been introduced.
Young legend,
I
man.
gotta let them know.
A young legend.
Yeah, young legend.
Yeah,
Man. We don't
yeah.
like to introduce the legends.
He said
We let
young,
the
but it's
legends-
soul
yeah,
heavy.
Young,
Yeah.
young, but soul heavy.
Legends introduce themselves, so if you could for us, give me a second because I didn't got my recorder over there.
Look
Your
it.
name, I'm old.
Look
I'm
it.
old. He already reminded me, I'm old.
You acting
I'm
old,
up
man.
on the show.
Come
Definitely
on.
what are they selling? They're selling chocolate.
Damn.
They got one of them chargers in their nephew. I buy a charger at that store.
That boy good.
That boy real nice. That boy crazy. That boy nice.
Go ahead and give us your
man.
name, your profession, your Zodiac, and iPhone, Apple user.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on?
So we're gonna go with Norman Gaskin, Norm, hashtag buy with Norm. Born and raised Kankakee, Illinois. I'm a realtor. Sell houses, do anything else related to houses.
Okay.
Besides break them down. That's everything else for y'all. Born, I'm a Cancer, you know what I'm saying? Holding it down for the C squad, you know what I'm saying? No C block, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be
It's cool.
But that's it. That's me. You know, born and raised, born in blood through Kankakee. That's it for me.
What type of phone you got? iPhone or Android?
Man, I'm iPhone.
Yeah.
Man.
Chill, you know. Senior citizens for the Androids,
Oh,
for sure.
God.
Is that what it
They
is?
for the
For
little
sure.
kids and the old people.
Samsung for life. Shout out to Samsung.
Well, you can at least do LG. Hey.
LG?
At
Oh,
least.
Samsung?
I mean, I don't know. I'm an Apple, so you know.
I'm sorry you got to deal with that. But it's cool.
Sir.
It's
Yes, sir.
The LG Life's good.
Yep.
Left guard. Okay.
Tough.
Man, the LG TVs back in the day when he was little. Back when he was little.
Tough.
And y'all gonna hear we got an age battle on the show tonight.
It's going down. It's going
Yeah.
down.
Yes,
You
sir.
everywhere. Your energy is.
I'm good tonight, my boy.
I'm going to be so calm. I like
He was
this.
just crying a minute ago, wasn't he? He up now.
I'm up now.
He up now. He took a shot.
That's all they needed. Just a little magic. Just need a little of that.
You got some Kool-Aid in yours, though.
Yeah, a little bit, make it colorful.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta get it.
Once you get the home status, man, you be by yourself.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow.
on that ice.
You stressed?
I'm good, bro.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
yeah,
I like a little juice.
Man, life is happy.
He gonna challenge us today. I like
It's
this.
cool, I love it.
Yeah.
Y'all good people, man. We gonna talk about it.
For sure.
Nothing but
I
time.
might have
So-
to run a route or something. Yes, sir.
I can still cook.
Yeah.
I'm on the defense side, but I'll break it down if I had to.
Oh, God.
Oh, with you, I respect it.
Chop their feet.
I see you moving out there. As long as you say, as long as I don't run no routes.
As long as you don't run no routes, I don't think it's gonna be for you.
I was finna say, bro, I could run a route, but after that first one, pull me out.
That been big to get at.
Hey, don't let the belly fool you. Them feet move.
I feel
Everything in that
For
first
sure.
route, I got you.
I feel it.
After that first one, put me back on defense, coach.
Let's get it. Let's get
For
it.
sure. So how long have you been a realtor, my man?
Been a realtor almost 3 years now. I started in the middle of 2020, so let's just say 2.5.
Okay.
2.5. We almost make it to 2023 now. God be willing, we got a few more months to make it to the next one.
So right in the middle of COVID is when you got
Yes,
started.
sir. Right, and I would say I got my license about 2-3 weeks before the actual shutdown happened. So I was right at the beginning of COVID. So I got my license, got my first day on the contract, and our office shut down. So that's where we were at with that. So I got a good experience about figuring it out.
What got you into the realtor world? Let's talk about it.
Oh man, we're gonna go from the beginning with this.
Yeah, you got to start there and break it down.
All right, so roundabout. I was never grew up wanting to be a realtor. Never even thought about selling houses all the way up until I was maybe 19 years old. Is the first time it ever even became a thought.
Right.
I met a gentleman, Rory Hertzberg. He also still works at
Shout out to
Banker.
Roy.
Shout out Rory. I met him at a house when I was with my girl, and she was looking to find a rental. And he showed us the house, and he pulled up in a blacked out Platinum Escalade. Never forget.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a young boy from Kankakee.
Yeah.
Hold on, dog. That's a nice truck. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice truck. What do you do? He's like, I just sell houses, man. Usually he said, his exact words, you should come work with me one day. Get this money. I said, all right, cool. Didn't think nothing of it. Didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
2 years go by. I had my first kid. I was working at Walgreens, store manager for Walgreens. Shout out to Walgreens.
Shout out
Born
to
and raised,
Walgreens.
his first job, and made me a
Hold
lot
on,
of
we're not
money.
finna just pass it.
We
You was the
gonna
what
pass
and the
it.
what? You was the what and the what at
Hey,
Walgreens?
listen. First job, and I was the youngest store manager in this half of the region of Illinois for a long time, maybe still standing. Don't know that because I no longer work there, but shout out to Walgreens for the opportunity.
Shout out. And the only black manager at the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go back
sir.
to the story. I'm
Through.
sorry.
So we would say,
I had help.
he.
Go back to your story.
Yes, sir.
Come on,
Talk to the
now,
people.
nephew.
Talk to the people. So no, I met him there at the house, and 2 years go by, and I had my first kid. And Walgreens give you paternity leave, and it was 2.5 months off, full paid. But I was bored. I've always been a worker, always been a hustler.
Yeah.
And I thought to call him. I'm like, man, he said I could maybe work with him, get some money.
Mm-hmm.
So when I called him, he said, oh yeah, you just got to get your license, and then we can go from there. I said, dang, I wasn't hoping he said I was thinking I was just gonna go show some houses for you. He said, no, man, get your license and come holler at me.
Right.
And from that moment, I think we hung up, and I looked online that night to see what the requirements were because he didn't say much about it. And I looked it up, went ahead and did the class. Right, I signed up for it that night. It was maybe $200 something, maybe $300. And it was 75 hours worth of coursework I had to do and 15 hours of interactive. So it was Zoom. Ended up being Zoom because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, sorry, that wasn't even COVID then. That was right before COVID. But it still was Zoom, and because that was one of the options, and I decided to take it instead of driving an hour and a half away.
Definitely take the Zoom.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Zoom.
Yes, sir. Just dropped the 300. Yes, sir. Make a way. So I took that class, and I think it took me about 3 weeks to do the whole 75 hours. So I was working. I picked up a side job at Lowe's because I was bored sitting at home still.
Yeah.
Had a newborn. He slept most of the day, so that was cool. But I finished that class in 3 weeks and took the test 2 weeks later. By the time I went back to work, I already had my license and test passed. So shout out to ceshop.com. So anybody looking to become a realtor, ceshop.com.
ceshop.com.
C is in cat, E is in Edward, and shop like buy with Norm. That type of thing.
When Christmas come, I'm gonna put it at the bottom,
Man,
like I told you.
There we go.
It's gonna be all the information.
Shop, buy with Norm, hashtag.
Man, they
So
need to give you
that
some
was
money for that.
completed. There you go. That's a sponsorship. Something to call me.
He ain't gonna do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's how that started, and that's pretty much it. So it went from me seeing the Escalade, probably was my biggest motivation.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be able to buy that. And it sparked something in me that time later on when I had nothing to do, and the opportunity presented itself. So I still went back to work, and I was doing both for about a year and a half. And I did it to the point where I couldn't afford to go to work anymore because it was costing me too much time taken away from real estate. So here I am, a full year and a half in,
That's what's up.
doing well, still doing better than when I was doing both, and have a little more free time to do other things as well.
Yeah.
So that's it.
what I'm talking about.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's love.
What's up?
So what credentials did you need? You said you went to a class. What exactly? You said you need a license.
Yep,
Can you explain to us a little bit more what that is, what it entails?
So all it is once you complete the coursework, you have the requirements to be able to take the national and the state test. And that's for Illinois. Other states are a little bit different, but we do have reciprocacy with 6 other states, which I think include Indiana, Iowa, Georgia, Florida, and maybe Wisconsin. So that means if you get your license in those states, you are reciprocal to be able to go ahead and just get your license in other states without having to do a full course again. So just remember that. We ask reciprocacy, so you don't have to do it for every state. But everybody already asked about California, and it's separate. You got to do your own thing in California. It's way more requirements because there's way more money. But just to literally a license. So once you pass the course, you can take the test, and that's it. There's no other things you have to do. The test probably costs you another $75 to $100.
Okay, so you say a total of maybe $400
for the course itself, and then maybe your startup fees to join a brokerage, because you do have to join a brokerage if you're new. You can't open your own right out the gate, and that'll probably cost you another $800 or so. So about $2,000 or a little bit less to start out everything with real estate to start out.
Definitely worth it.
Yep, definitely worth it. 100%. Okay. You sell your first house, you should make that money back, and you keep rolling from there.
I need to borrow about $200,000.
Say, let me get $1, nephew.
Let me go and hold the money from you.
Look.
Yes, sir.
So what qualities do you believe actually make an effective real estate agent?
Oh man, that's a tough question. There's never one answer for that because everybody asks. So I've done like a lot of seminars and trainings and things like that where I've been invited to because I've been successful in my career thus far.
You want to brag on your success?
No, not yet. We'll get to that then. Maybe I'll tell the credentials at the end.
Okay.
But it's just me personally. What works for me is I take the time to educate and spend that time one-on-one with a lot of people. And people always say, man, how you have time for that? But you'd be surprised how much time you have when you make it.
Yeah.
And I pride myself on taking ownership of teaching people and educating people about home ownership. Because a lot of people don't know, especially in our community. Sure. And that was my avenue I started with. I started with getting everybody I knew to educate as much about it. Anybody was willing to listen, I was talking about it. Everybody said, man, you still going about these houses. But a lot of people that were renting didn't know about home ownership, how hard it was or easy it was. They didn't know the benefits. They didn't know the downfalls. They didn't know anything. They just knew they would rent forever. And they say, a lot of people would tell me, hey, I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to pay insurance. I don't want to do all that stuff. And I said, well, if you rent, you're doing that anyway.
You're doing that anyway.
Some people are like, what do you mean? I'm not paying. I just pay rent. Well, so the landlord is not paying it outside of your rent. Your rent is based on those prices.
You actually
so either you paying it for somebody, you paying a premium on it.
Right.
So you getting taxed on the payments you're making already.
Just so that they cut your
just
grass.
So they make sure everything's taken care of and they make some money. So it was just a matter of educating a lot of people. I still do it to this day, but that's how I started. I really pounded at a lot of people, Facebook seminars, in-person seminars. COVID happened, so it was mostly Facebook for a while, and just really educating the people around me.
Okay.
And then most of from that came to referral business because I seem to treat people well. That's what people tell me, and I want to stay with that.
Right.
So that's where we at with that.
You can tell from your persona that you truly like what you do.
I do.
Yeah.
I like it. I really do, man.
I mean,
did it start like when you first started? Did you like it from jump, or was it like a transition?
I liked it when I was taking the course. To be honest with you, I was just getting a lot of knowledge that I did not know, and I thought I knew a lot from just looking on Google.
Yeah. Right.
And Google is, I mean, it's not misleading, but it doesn't tell the whole story unless you get into it. It's like you looking up law when you get arrested. You want to know if you're going to jail or not. Google will tell you one thing. You get to court and they tell you going for life. You know, you don't really know what to say.
You going to jail?
So you're going down, Bucko. You're going down, Bucko. So, yeah, but stuff like that. So it's just a matter of really just. I think me personally, I enjoyed it from the jump, and then my interaction with people are so flawless because I like doing it. So it doesn't feel like a job. It doesn't feel like a chore to go to work every day.
So the pay it was nothing.
No. I was working hard then, so I was making money then at Walgreens. They paid me pretty well for what I thought I was making. Now I make more than that, so we stepped up from that, which is the goal. Obviously, to elevate as you go.
Absolutely.
But that's where we're at. That's where we at.
So how many hours a week would you say you actually work?
Man, it depends on the week. There's some weeks where I can work, let's say, let me put it in a number wise. I don't really think about the numbers, but I can start at 9 o'clock and I'll end till 7 o'clock in the evening with gaps in between. So let's say there's some weeks where I can work 60 hours, there's some weeks where I can work 15 and get just as much money as I did the week before.
Right.
Because you gotta look at it like this. There's leg work that needs to be done to get to the end. So
shout out to jobs that let you work 15 hours. They still make good money.
So you look at it like this. So there's 1 week or 2 weeks a week or a month that I could be showing all the houses for the people that want to get in the contract. So let's say I'm spending 10 hours driving around showing houses, doing the legwork.
Yeah.
So that next week is now follow up from all that legwork. So either we got an offer accepted, we're going through inspections, we're getting that stuff done, but that can be done from my computer, not from the road. So I don't have to do much legwork after I've done the initial legwork until the end. So there's splits in it. Mm-hmm. So me personally, there's times where I'm always doing legwork because I have constant new clients coming in. So once you get pre-approved, I can have 3 weeks in a row where I'm doing all legwork and computer work. So it makes it all in. It's always different. There's no set, I'm going to be doing this week and next week changes because my phone rings and tells me just right now. I know that was an offer that was accepted, but it was an agent calling me. But that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But
shout out to the agent.
There you go. Money I ain't gonna shout her out because you gotta call me, so we gonna leave it alone.
Shout out making money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. But you look at it from perspective of the business you want to do.
All in his face.
Right. So it's all about the business you want to do. So there's plenty of people that say, well, I don't want to work that much. Okay, well then don't make that much money. You have a choice to do as you please. You're an independent contractor per se. Even though you have a license, you work for a brokerage, you work for yourself. So if you don't make money, you just got to pay fees. But nobody wants to not make money and pay fees. So you work as much as you want in this profession. So if you decide that you want to go hard and be consistent, as long as the people are calling, you're answering, you can make money. It's just a matter of getting that done and answering and being available. And I pride myself on that. So that's where we're at with that.
I'm with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you make it sound so easy. Yeah, cheers to it.
Yeah, fluent.
Another sale.
Another one. You look like DJ Khaled.
God did.
Everywhere I go, somebody. No. Is your job stressful? Nah?
He said he liked it from
he had to think about it like it was nothing. Too. He went.
I had to make sure I wasn't lying to you. I would say for me personally, it's not. You can only control what you control. So that's how I run my day to day. I don't stress over things I cannot control, but the goal is to stay on top of things. So more things that stay in my control, stay in my control. Yeah. So it could go from, oh man, you don't get worried, then about what?
Right.
It's either we get it done or we don't. And if I done everything I know I need to do, that's all I can do.
If it's to be got, you gonna get it.
There, correct. And we're gonna get what needs to be got.
I'm with
for sure. So the most I would say, if it is any stressful, is making sure I keep tabs on my clients per se. It's almost like some clients need it, some don't, but it comes to a point of making sure everybody stays on top of the business to get it done.
Right.
It's everybody doesn't need it though, but some people do. Like the people that come to me in the beginning, they let me know, like, look, you're gonna need to help me. So I'm already prepared mentally. Some people don't see it, and I figured out a weekend, be like, look, you ain't turned in nothing. Oh man, my bad. I was gonna get to it. Okay, we don't roll like that. Because when I work with a client, that name that I'm working with is attached to me. Mm-hmm. So if I'm working with another agent in this business and we look at it like from perspective of, I like working with the agent if they done good. Yeah. If they do bad, I'll be like, every time I see them, like, dang, I don't want to take the offer. But my client, I work for my client, all right, cool, we have to, because everybody has that. Everybody, your name is everything. So I try to make sure my clients represent me just as well as I represent them.
That's
they're on top of business and they get everything done, that's a reflection of me per se. Even though it might not be some are on it, some are not. So if you're looking at it from perspective of, all right, 5 out of 10 need help, the 5 out of 10 will get that help. The other 5 don't do it. That's just less hard work I had to do, but everybody gets the same treatment. It's getting done no matter who it is.
I'm gonna give you what you showed me you need.
Correct.
I'm with you.
My job is to get you to the end because you asked me that when we started.
On top of it, eh?
That's the goal.
He is. He definitely is. Is your job stressful? Your jobs?
No, bro, because I like doing it. Like you said, I like doing them. So
all of them.
Yeah, all of them, bro. I like doing them.
You want to rattle off some of the jobs you do, or would you leave it off the air?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't know.
DJ.
Okay.
I tutor at Avis, Old Lafayette.
Okay. Yeah. Avis Huff.
Shout out to Avis Huff.
Okay.
Shout out to Avis Huff.
Justice League, Justice Academy. We're doing that. The Dad's on deck as well.
Okay. Shout out to Dad's on deck. Yeah.
I do 911 dispatch as well.
Wow.
So I do that. And I'm a
imagine calling 911 and you get hit.
Come on, man.
You gonna say 911? This is Dusty.
How can I help you? Are you all right?
Yes, what's your issue? Do you need attention?
Is that stressful? Is that job?
You know what? No, bro. Because you got to be cool talking to them. You can't be tripping. If you answer the phone in a panic and I'm panicking, we both gonna panic.
That's for sure.
And they in a real situation. So as a caller, you really gotta take your emotions out and just hear them.
Okay.
And I do that anyway. So I just talk to them and try to calm them and make sure they good. So
all right, real quick, while we on the show, do y'all mind if I call this agent back?
Do you? Y'all know what you gotta do. I'm gonna harass him.
There we go.
We still ain't did a $40 holler.
Man, look. Speaking of the last job, the child support connoisseur. So you know that's the main job.
That's the main payer.
The job that pays.
Right.
So yeah. So other than that, bro. Everything's good.
Good, man. Yeah, we gotta. We still gotta do the $40 challenge. Get with your.
Good evening. How are you?
Shh.
Okay.
Did he really take a call in the middle of the show?
Fuck it.
In the middle of the.
Okay.
You love to cuss. Cuss in the church. Cuss in the house.
Tripping.
What he say on life? That boy said, life. What the hell you mean life?
Yeah, I did send it. I sent it back to that same email, but let me check real quick to make sure it came through.
Give him the long haul.
Okay. Okay, give me just a second. But yeah, other than that, if we do have a deal, I'll get that signed as quick as possible from my sellers, and then we'll be under contract and ready to roll. But yeah, I sent it to quintanad724@gmail.com. Okay, thank you. Other than that, I will talk to you tomorrow about it, working on getting earnest money and everything turned in and get inspection set up.
More.
Alrighty, thank you.
5 more.
All right,
You got my crazy.
let's do it. All right.
You back? You good?
Yes, sir, that's good. We got another deal on the contract. Let's do it.
Another.
Yeah!
Another one. DJ Khaled, the
Bro.
business.
On that, we're going to celebrate. We're going
Yes,
to take
sir.
a motherfucking break.
I'm gonna put his address at the bottom of the screen.
He ain't gonna do
so
it.
y'all can get all of the.
He ain't gonna do it.
So your
We
kids
should
out
chill
here
on
for
that.
all the
He ain't gonna-
holidays.
he
and
We
all
should
that.
chill on that.
He ain't
We should
gonna
chill
do
on
it.
that.
We're gonna get.
Right.
Okay, well then on that note, go ahead. What was you saying?
We're going to take a motherfucking break.
It's time.
Take a shot, celebrate, man.
Indeed.
Let's
You're
get
the only
it.
one not drinking.
Man,
Yeah.
I drink some water for
That's that light skin stuff, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
He come for my age. He done come for my size. Now he coming.
Oh, yeah. Break time. Let's get it. So we're going to take like a little 10-minute intermission.
You mean turn these off?
Yeah.